Hey guys, Cubehamster here with the 13W week 1A snapshot. I've never done a snapshot video, but seeing as this is sort of a Redstone related video, I feel somewhat entitled to do so, especially seeing as of this block, you see in front of me the block of Redstone, finally movable Redstone source block, the thing we've wanted for quite some time. I'm very excited about this. I mean, this snapshot has lots of cool stuff for Redstone, but this is the main thing I'm excited about. I'm gonna talk about everything, by the way. So how does this? I just want to show you like how it functions or what I've discovered so far. Okay, so you might be wondering, how does it interact with stuff? Well, in essence, it interacts with stuff exactly the same way as you would expect. Coming from a block that's being powered by a repeater. The only difference is the block can move. That's basically all there is to it. But let me show you some more examples. Now, seeing as it powers above and below as well, that means that redstone dust on top of the block and below the block gets powered. So you could technically use this to encode redstone lines really easily. Okay, so a couple things you should know. This is just an output block. There's no input. That means you cannot invert it or interact with it in any way whatsoever. Basically, regardless of if I power the block or not power the block, it's just gonna always give an output. So there's not really any way to mess with it. Redstone actually tries to hook up with the block. So it changes direction and hooks up with it. Okay, now the most important question I think is like, how does it work as a block update detector? How does it interact with pistons and the ladder? Well, in essence, it's exactly the same as you'd get by powering a block with a repeater. So this actually functions as a block update detector, which would have been nice to have like not happen, but I don't know. I think that's something. It would be nice to have something that wouldn't make it act like a butt, and have something else to make it act like a butt, if that makes sense. So, I mean, this obviously retracts. Powering it diagonally like this will also update it and retract it. What like the main issue with this is that by having a piston like this extended, it's never going to retract until you break the block, because what you have here is actually yeah, like the follow. I'm just going to use this. Is actually the following situation where you have, you know, two blocks above a piston, you have a powered block, which causes the piston to extend and stay extended forever, unless you update it like that. So this can't really be used to send redstone upwards, but it can be used to send redstone downwards in a straight line, which is, I mean, somewhat interesting. Oh, derp, herp derp. And the way you'd probably want to do this is actually have it one lower, and then have I don't know, a fence gate. So now this could be used. This should be. I'm confused about this though. Wait a minute. That makes it kind of less usable, I guess. Oh, that's interesting though. So you can send the signal down, but it's going to be derpy as hell. Actually, this would probably function as instant wire. Just looking at it now. So I'm thinking, I'm expecting all of these to retract as at once now. Yeah. So you could use this to send a instant signal downwards, and actually resets instantly as well. So yeah, this actually should not be done with a lever, but should be done with a button. And it should probably be inverted as well, actually thinking about it now. And then one block above. Like, I'm messing around with it now, but you sort of get the idea. I mean, I'm just doing this video on the go anyway, so. Let's see if we can actually, you know, get a signal down here. Yeah, you can definitely see the redstone turn off. So you could use that to send a quick signal. Let's see if it's like, I don't know what the delay is, but I'm sort of hoping that it's going to be enough for this piston to pulse it. Exactly. So you could actually make it function as a T flip-flop, which is pretty awesome. So that's interesting stuff. That's interesting stuff to start with anyway. Okay, so this was another thing I was sort of interested about. This is a very fast clock where the moment I place redstone here, as you can see, it's moving quite fast. Moving so fast that I actually don't see the redstone activate. But I'm pretty sure it does though, yeah. So this is giving 1 tick pulses. Let's actually check the sort of the timing on this clock. Let's freeze the screen. Although, I mean, this is not completely reliable. So this is a 6-tick clock, which is actually makes no sense, but we'll just roll with it. Oh, and now the block actually disappeared. It's still a 6-tick clock though. And let's look a bit further. Let's see if this direction is the same. Now you'd think that it would be the same, but this game is a bit weird, so like, I'm curious. Okay, you never know what to expect, so just testing anyway. So yeah, 6-tick clock using this method, but as you can see, you can use it in a piston tape. Now technically, whew, okay, now we're getting into dangerous territory. I need some way of safely activating this one. That was expected. Okay. It's going to be kind of silly, but I'm going to try it anyway. Damn it, that's my phone. Experimenting, man. It's not really. It's turned out to be somewhat of a different video than I expected, but I'm just going with it anyway. So now, technically, mayhem. Oh, that's funny. So what do we have here then now? You'd think that seeing as the last one was a 6-tick clock, that this would actually be a, you know, a 3-tick clock, which it is. Oh my god. Makes total sense. And I can actually stop it as well. Now the reason these blocks disappear, I don't know. Minecraft, that would be my answer to that. But yeah, okay, so that's definitely interesting. For sure. That's cool. 3-tick clock. Always nice. Let's continue. So we get the same 3-tick clock now, but more compact. Although it's a bit silly because there's actually no way of turning it off, which is somewhat of a major flaw. But I don't know, what the hell. What the hell, man? It works though, even though it's a bit weird. Now I mean, this thing is awesome, but I'm also looking into some of the bad things they've done, or bad things, some of the things that make me really sad, and one of them is being this one. Normally, I mean, it's being powered diagonally. They're trying to fix block update detectors. That's what they're doing, but they're breaking the aspect of it which makes it workable. Like, this is supposed to activate the piston because it's being updated by the fence gate, but they they removed that aspect. That was the only way it was possible to even work. Oh, this works though. Mojang, what the fuck? Seriously. This works, but wait. No. That doesn't work? Okay. Well, obviously this isn't gonna work. That doesn't work. Just in general, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so apparently that works. Makes no sense either. They are doing some weird stuff. That's my conclusion. I hope they fix that though. Like, I mean, like, this is probably something unintentional. At least that's what I expect. But this is very, very disappointing. But yeah, it's a snapshot, so like, I don't know what's gonna happen. But definitely a bit upset right now. Well, then the question is, what did they not break? Well, one of the things they didn't break, which I am happy about, is the redstone lamp pots. I mean, these still work. These still work splendidly. So by updating this block... Okay, well, something changed there as well, actually. Because normally, that should have turned off the lamp below as well. They did major changes to the way block updates. Again, that should have updated the repeater. So you can no longer chain redstone block updates. I feel like the hammer, man, they are fixing stuff for sure. breaking tons of other stuff in the process. That's also kind of, that also makes me sad in a way. I mean, it's change, obviously. But I'm wondering if it's necessary change. Like, does this bother people? I'm not sure. I don't know. That sucks. Like, I think that sucks. But I'm just gonna continue. I'm not even gonna look at all the other stuff just yet. I mean, I'm gonna obviously look into that, but not in this video though. I'm gonna go more in depth on what they've broken though. So this has been somewhat of a weird video for me because I was expecting, at least I started out recording with the idea, oh man, this is cool, we got a cool update and I'm going to show you what it contains. And it turns out it's more of a video showing all the stuff they broke. Like every sort of block update related contraption is going to be broken in the next snapshot. Which is, yeah, pretty disappointing in my opinion. I mean, I was actually expecting this to happen, but yeah, I'm still sort of hoping they change their mind, because I mean, just the fact that this doesn't work. This looks so simple, but to like pretty much every complicated redstone contraption, this is finessed. This is like what it's about. To make stuff compact, to make stuff work that normally doesn't work. And the fact that it works with a freaking powered rail, makes no sense whatsoever. It's, yeah. So I'm a bit frustrated. Just call it that. But it is a snapshot, so I don't know. But it's incredibly silly. Like, I don't see. I mean, they are making major changes to the way updates work, the way block updates work. How one block update cannot affect the one next to it. And they're compensating that by adding the the movable redstone block, but that's not gonna fill in the gap. No, definitely not. Definitely not, because I mean, just for the simple reason, let me just show you like the simple reason why without that thing it's gonna be kind of silly. You can't even have two of them on top of like next to each other, because it's gonna power it diagonally. It's gonna affect it diagonally. So, I mean, for 1x1 pixel displays, say you wanted those, I don't know, it wouldn't even work because it would power them diagonally. Now, if they somehow were to remove block up, okay, now I'm saying something dangerous though. Like, if they were to somehow remove the whole diagonal thing in the first place, that would never actually power diagonally, then maybe something like that would work. But again, I think it doesn't outweigh the fact. No, I think like previously, without the redstone block, and with just having, blocks being able to, or pistons being able to get updated, that's actually more useful than this thing. Even though it is cool. So yeah. I want feedback. We need some opinion. Like, we need to know how do you guys feel about this update? Because I can imagine that a lot of people are really, really excited about this update. And I was excited about this update, but at the moment, not so much. No, not really. I'm not really excited anymore. It's like, nah. Just no. I mean, it looks cool, but no, it's not. No. it doesn't outweigh like the stuff they've broken, in my opinion. I wish it would have, but it didn't. Anyways, guys, let me know how you feel about this update. I know there's a lot of people being positive about it. If you are positive about it, please leave that as feedback. If you feel the same like me, or you have a somewhat other opinion, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to share this video with your friends, ask them their opinion as well. And yeah, I will see you all later. Bye bye.